And welcome again, everybody, to our regular Monday visit with Orange football head coach Scott Shafer as the Cuse get set for Clemson coming into the Carrier Dome this Saturday with a 3:30 kickoff. We'll preview the Tigers as we get going, but Coach, how about a quick status update if you can share anything on your quarterback, Eric Dungy?
Well, the medical staff's working with him every day, making sure he's doing better. And we'll take it one day at a time right now.
Okay, that's the way it is. As we move forward, as the Orange used Zach Mahoney at the end of that last game against Louisville. Zach also started against LSU to some success in that game as well. What we saw in the Louisville game, Coach, the continuing parade now of young players contributing. Sure. Of late, they have been primarily on the defensive side. What'd you get out of Cordell Hudson,
Sure.
First of all, who's a guy that made a game-changing type play early in that game?
Well, sure. I think that there were a handful of good things going on with some more kids that have, four seasons left. Cordell made a nice interception. He was also involved in a lot of tackles, both solo and assist. So that was great to see for him. Another DB, Davon Ellison, really helped us, has been helping us in the kicking game, but he actually got some good contribution on the defensive side this week. Kylan Whitner, doing a nice job learning how to play the game. And Stephen Clark, another freshman. There's 4 freshmen right there. 2 fumble recoveries. I thought he played a lot better up front with the way he was attacking his technique. So there's a lot of good things going on. Just got to keep building them up, getting them bigger and stronger here, but it's good to see those kids playing.
Yeah, we're talking with Whitner after the game. I think he's a guy who takes some pride in bouncing back. He had a famous misstep maybe on the road against South Florida. To come back, contribute to a defensive performance is good. How would you gear the mentality of your team at this point? Certainly every team goes through physical bumps and bruises at that point, but what about between the years?
Well, the bumps and bruises, they feel worse after losses and not so bad after victories. Our kids are steadfast in continuing to work hard, fight, learn how to play the game at a higher level, and stay true to just having each other's back with the way we work. I've been really pleased with that side of it. I've never had an issue with those kids putting forth good effort, and I think it's an outfit that's going to continue to get stronger and better. These last few games as well as into the future. They're good kids. They go to class, high GPAs, and they love football. And that ingredient is something that's crucial for our success as we move forward.
People that love football love challenges. A big one this week as number 1 Clemson comes in. They're the top contender for the national championship at this point, and lots of reasons for that, Coach. Let's start with their defense, which might be the very best in the country.
Yeah, very good defense again. They were really good last year. They're very good this year as well. You see a stout defense that's extremely athletic. You see a ton of 4- and 5-star recruits in there that you knew were going to be great collegiate players, and they are. And they do a great job. Brent does a nice job on the defensive side of the ball with the scheme and the way those kids play the game.
On offense, a dual-threat quarterback in Deshaun Watson. High percentage passing game, right? He's completing 70%. Got 21 touchdowns. Lots of different people to distribute the ball to.
Oh yeah, you look all over the map. There's athletes everywhere, and he does a nice job finding a way to get the ball to him. And I think Dabo and that offensive unit, they've always been extremely creative. And it's easier to be creative when you have those types of players to throw to and guys blocking in front of them. Once again, premier talent. We've seen some great teams over the course of the last few games. And we'll continue to see another great team with Clemson coming into the house.
Okay, big-time atmosphere at the Dome this weekend, a 3:30 kickoff, a nationally televised game against the Clemson Tigers. Now, that morning will start off on Saturday with some things we've been looking forward to for some time here. Coach, you've been in the Ensley Center practicing a great deal, and now we officially get to put the stamp on it and love up Cliff and Sue and the gang there for their contributions. And then what's really kind of new is the unveiling of the statues in front, the Plaza 44 honoring some of the greats of the program.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great to have all those greats back on campus. You look at Cliff Ensley and his wife Sue. There aren't 2 people that love Syracuse more than those 2. Cliff's the best, and he lived it. He came in here basically as a walk-on, found his way on the field, both lacrosse and football, earned his scholarship, ends up being one of the top interceptors on the defensive side of the football, and he's in it for the right reasons, the kids. I mean, he's got a sincere passion for what Syracuse gave him, and he's just trying to give it back in his own way. So couldn't be more grateful for his influence in the program, and then any chance you get the opportunity to honor those great players that wore 44 is an exciting time. It'll be neat to see the unveiling of the statues, and then the one of the coach with Coach Schwartzwalter, and I know that's close to everyone's heart. Both 44 and Coach Ben and just everything that's gone before us, and a chance to really look back and say, boy, what great examples of people that not only were great on the football field, but have done so well in their lives.
Yeah, well, Cliff Ensley's the last three-sport letterman in Syracuse athletics history in the late 60s, early 70s, and he loved Coach Simmons, of course, too, but busts with pride about Ben Schwartzwalder, as so many of his teammates from back then did. So it's also Stars and Stripes Day, the window clings and that type of thing, given away to the first 10,000 fans at the game this week, presented by the Air National Guard. We know that's big time for you as well, Shafe, so wish you the best this week. Keep plugging. We'll see you on game day, okay?
Thanks, Matt.
Orange head coach Scott Shafer, much more of his comments throughout the week. You can follow the program every day right here at Cuse.com.